Hello viewers, and welcome to the new format of my videos. I thought I'd change it up a bit because I want to do better with my reviews, and instead of bouncing all over the place with my thoughts, I thought I'd separate it into sections. So with that in mind, let's begin. This is a game called Beyond Eyes. You are a little girl named Ray, and you are enjoying summer vacation with your friends. Everything seems to be going well and wonderful until we get to the day of the fireworks show. Some stray sparks from the fireworks have left poor Ray blinded. This game plays out a little like a story where narrative would show up telling you what's going on as if reading the pages of a storybook. Every now and then your friend would come to you, a cat who you have called Nani. Come to the wintertime, your cat friend has shown up less and less, and come springtime, he's almost nowhere to be found. You hope nothing bad has happened to him, so you go off an adventure filled with both joy and mystery as you discover the world around you. This game is something else. So because the little girl is blind, as you walk around, the world starts to form around you. It's beautifully done in a way as if she is the artist and the world is her canvas. It's a good analogy because everything appears as if by watercolor scenery paintings. You can go to where you hear things in the world and have it appear, but sometimes, things how she imagined things are often quite different. There's also spots where you can interact with things, and the only way to know is by the green swirl, so there is no pop-up saying press X or any of that. I did like how as you get closer to things that scare you, the music goes from happy to brooding and scary. She starts clenching her chest, and even the outside scenery colors get darker with a sense of growing dread, like in her mind, it's telling her this is not a safe situation to be in. There is no inventory, no menus, and there are parts where you imagine where the cat went to. That's about as close to a waypoint as you can get in this. I've played games like this before. For example, games like Bastion would have the scenery show up as you walk too, but this is a bit different. Games like this and games like Flower are a step away from the crazy fight for your life in constant fear and take a step back to appreciate things around you, not just quickly do everything and see scenery for maybe a second before moving on. Yes, she walks slow, but then again, she is blind. That, and I feel like I'm appreciating the scenery more the more I walk around. I can appreciate the developer's work as well. Because even attention to little details, like while walking in the middle of it all, she is fine, but with her arms down. But if you get close enough to a wall, she sticks her hand out as if she's feeling for her surroundings so that nothing bumps into her. In terms of collectibles and things like that, there's only trophies that you can collect based on actions that you do. Things such as feeding ducks tell you she is thoughtful. Overcoming your fears of the dog shows you her bravery. Even just sitting on a swing tells you she is lonely. It's a way of building character to an already interesting child. This was a good game. I even got used to the slow walking. At times I would be disliking it whenever I got lost and had to backtrack at the same speed, but it was still good nonetheless. The ending kind of made me sad and pissed at the same time, because I love animals, and it was a heartwarming tale. But as it says in the credits, the makers of the game lost someone named Ray and Nani, So we got to see the developers' feeling with this game, which is something very few games express. Well, that's my take on Beyond Ice for the PS4. Thanks for watching. Also, who just lets their blind, 8-year-old just wander around on their own? I was near a street and wild animals were around. I could have gotten hurt.